You know what my heart's saying?
What is it saying?
Luke Shaw in the transfer window right now and get back Alvaro Fernandez. Get him in left back. Start him in the next game on Monday.
Nice. Yes, you heard it. Welcome back to Mufc Realist TV on this day of recording. Transfer news, latest updates on this day recording 6th of January 2024. And of course, we're going to talk about Alvaro Fernandez, the left-back starlet that is currently on loan out to Granada. Benfica is looming around, sniffing around, trying to buy him. And Manchester United had an option to actually retract his loan spell back to United. Barring that, Regulon is out of the door right now. We're also going to talk about the main story of today, the striker loan deal blow. As we know, the Manchester United are broken. They are looking to the loan market to actually get a striker for 6 months. Links with Werner is concrete, it's been there, but also Bayern Munich, Choupo-Moting. Now, what is the latest development with Choupo-Moting? Let's find out right here, right now. Here we go. Let's dive right into the story. What's going on with Choupo-Moting? What's going on with Timo Werner? We covered Timo Werner, but Choupo-Moting is the one that's been heavily linked on the loan market deal for Manchester United as a potential striker to come in and do a job for 6 months. Now, I will try to explain in greater details why this could be a blow. So you see, German clubs are unable to loan up players whose contracts are set to expire. The same point prospective loan deal would. Put it simply like this. Choupo-Moting cannot leave Bayern on a loan this month, as when he returns, let's say from a loan, he will no longer possess a contract with the German club. So therefore, this means that if United's interest to loan the 34-year-old is concrete, they will simply have to buy him rather than loan him. And that is a massive no-no. A big no-no and big blow for Manchester United that currently don't have the money. Why would Manchester United pay the money for a 34-year-old striker when they can go heavily out in the summer and get the right one? Let us know in the comment section below. Do you reckon it is a blow for Manchester United, or are you actually relieved? I want to bring in this to the stage as well. This is exciting for me. Granada concerned about Manchester United recalling lonely left back Alvaro Fernandez. And this is what I've been singing about for months and months and months. I hope they do. I hope Manchester United retracts this brilliant, beautiful left back of ours, Alvaro Fernandez. Mark, what's your heart saying?
My heart speak. You know what my heart's saying?
What is it saying?
Luke Shaw in the transfer window right now and get back Alvaro Fernandez. Get him in left back. Start him in the next game on Monday. You know what I mean? This young man has shown preseason that he's performed really well.
There is signs, definitely. There is signs that Manchester United might pull this off because we terminate Regulon. We gave him back, right? So we don't have, and this is our starlet. This is the one where we send out for loan, right, to develop. We saw him in preseason. This guy can attack. This guy can offend. This guy can put crosses to the box. Jesus, sign him up.
He's got an engine like no other. He's up and down the flanks. He's defending well, making good decisions. He could carry the ball really well. That's one of his best talents. He can dribble and drive forward with the ball. So, you know, this is one of those things where I think we may have sent him out on loan, not expecting to have players injured and thinking, you know what, we don't want to stop his growth from preseason. Keep him in the red hot form he wasn't in preseason and let him play the regular game time. But there's lots of teams sniffing around him right now, like Benfica is sniffing, you know, Barcelona is looking, Real Madrid. It's time to get the kid back home. Like,
definitely.
I'm not even trying to be exaggerative on that.
Yeah, according to Cope publication, Granada are concerned that United might exercise the return clause and sell the player to Benfica would help financial place. They're also quoting that we might sell him to Benfica, which I don't believe we will. But they're also concerned that we are retracting him for the January 2024, which is a clause that we can do. We're not selling him to Benfica. There's no way. This is one of our, academy talent that's coming up the range because we have such a great academy, right, coming up, such a prosperous talent. And Jarvis is coming in here, Jarvis Cocker, to say he's a baller.
He is a baller, Mick.
He's a baller.
Mick, at the beginning of the season, I talked about him and I talked about Kobe Mainoo and I talked about Dan Gore Jr. Those three youngsters, I spoke about them because I've seen them. I've seen them. They're ready. You know what I mean? And preseason is not always a good sample size, but when you look at the mentality and they do it over and over and over again,
Mm.
it's something where you have to give these guys a chance. They're making themselves undeniable.
You
That's a
know what?
big
We have
thing.
an aging squad. That's the thing. I mean, I keep thinking about rebuilding, and we have to rebuild the squad as well. So we got to start somewhere. I mean, Arteta wasn't stupid, but Arteta did. Like, people are looking at him like, "What? Why are you playing with all these kids?" But look what they did. Last season they were cooking, right? Fearless. They were playing with tempo and energy, but at the end of the day, they crumbled because it wasn't not big squad enough. Mark Davis, what you say? Hey, Mickey Mark, would you have Potter? No freaking way, dude. That is
I'm
like
not
downgrading from having, like, eating at Michelin 5-star restaurant with, Alien Tenno as chef, and going to, like, what can I say, Tesco's Foods Market. You know what I mean? That's no way, man.
definitely. No way,
No.
man. I mean, I'm not gonna say Potter is a terrible coach, but I'll
Potter was
just
good
say
at
this much
Brighton.
to everyone, right? Potter was a good coach, but he has his, for my opinion, this is just my opinion. For right now, maybe in the near future, his level is learning because at mid-table he performs well. You've
His
seen him go
level,
to a top club and he got swallowed by that animal.
he did. He didn't cope. He
Man
couldn't.
United
He
is a
cope. He couldn't
different beast, man.
handle the big name stars. I mean, he had it good at Brighton because he had all the structure around him. As soon as he came to Chelsea, he got eaten alive, because he couldn't handle the pressure. He's not a top flight coach as of yet. He went a little bit too early, and I should say that I felt sorry for him because he had a safe job at Brighton. He was doing well at Brighton. He should have stayed for a couple of more years. But you know what? When Chelsea come knocking on door, of course you will go, right? But then they got De Serbi, which is really, really better, to be honest. So I don't think Potter would be a Manchester United manager, maybe a mid club manager. Like, where would you see Potter having his next job? Maybe as England manager.
Actually, you want to know something? And people might laugh at me for saying this, but I think Potter's next job is at OG Nice.
Oh, Janice. Jesus Christ. You reckon?
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah, he was sounded out by them, and people think it's to take over Manchester United, but people forget
Yep.
that OG Nice is in third in the French league, and
Yep.
maybe they could get into Champions League next season.
Yep.
It may
Okay,
be a
back
future
to the
at
comment
Manchester
section.
United, but learning.
Back to the comment section. Let him go. Let Harry Potter go to OG Nice or whatever, but stay away from Manchester United. According to my opinion, if we are ever going to replace the manager, we need to go on a step higher, not lower. Like, that's a downgrading. Elinteno saying, get Alvaro back. Benfica are sniffing around.
Yes, get him
No
back.
way.
No
Yeah.
selling.
Uh, what are you saying, Jalim? I mean, if we are going to recall anyone, we would recall him back by now. They are not coming back until the summer. Also, Benfica wants to buy Fernandez for 7 million. Up yours. You're not gonna buy
Take
Fernandez
a
for
jump,
7 million. And Rui Costa, do one, Sento Hebola, spin around and sell him for 120. We know how you work, guys. We know how you work. 20 years of age, is he?
He's not. He's 19.
19, 20, turning 20.
Should be 20 this year. He probably turned 20
Yeah.
in the last few weeks or something, but he's young.
Do
He's
you
a
agree
young
with
guy.
Smurfy saying sure it doesn't have the engine anymore?
Yeah, like I'm being honest, guys. I've been paying attention to Luke Shaw, and it's just from my opinion, he has
It's
lost a
going
yard of
downhill with
pace
injuries.
and he's lost his engine. He can't do it for 70, 80 minutes anymore. After
No, you
65
can't. I
minutes,
mean,
he's gassed.
listen, when you have so much injuries, when your body cannot call it, you better call the quits. It's like a boxer, or you know when to quit, right? When your body's given up. Same thing happened to Ronaldo. His mentality was elite, but his body was not following it. It was the Tyrians giving up. So he lost a yard of pace. He lost even his goal scoring abilities. For him to go to Saudi to be the king is basically to play in like League Four division here in the in the you know what I mean. You're playing against the League Fours, like pub league. So
I
of
still
course you're
feel
gonna be
like
the top.
you're even with losing a yard of pace. Ronaldo is still a more threat in front
Oh,
of goal than Marcus Rashford ever will be.
okay. Janino that's coming in here. Granada been benching Alvaro for months. Imagine being benched in a relegation team. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Bring him back. What do you reckon, Chunanino?
Yeah,
Chupa,
well, I
that's what we
mean,
say.
the Spanish league has had 16, 17 games so far this season. He's made 13 appearances. It's hard to say he's been benched all season if
Yeah.
if he's played most of the games. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Madhouse is saying, could Alvaro and money for João Neves? Who's
Well,
better?
I can tell you this much: Jadon Neves has been said to not be for sale this summer by Benfica.
Oh, no.
Until the summer, I mean.
We're talking about Rui Costa here, Benfica. We're talking about Rui Costa. Forget about it. If he says 100 million, ain't going to go below 100 million, right? Ladies and gentlemen, that's about it for today. Thank you for watching this clip. I want to hear from your comment section below. Do you think that we should recall Alvaro Fernandez or cash him in to Benfica for 7 million, what's been reported? And we know that Benfica will sell him for minimum 100 million because it's a Rui Costa we're talking about. What is your feeling regarding the striker situation? Choupo-Moting, the blow, the Manchester United cannot loan him. If they have to do, they have to pay money. Who do you think the next striker target in the loan market will be? Will it be a Timo Werner? Will it be a Benjamin Sesko? Will it be a Benzema? I want to hear from you guys. Listen, smash a like on this video. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't. And have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. It's been Mick Ruby having my say. And hopefully I made you a better day. Ciao. Listen, just enjoy life to the fullest. Take care of yourself, be beautiful, stay nice to each other, and I shall see you to the next video. You know what? Glazers out, bankers out, glory, glory Manchester United, don't ever fucking fall out. Alright, cheers guys, see you later, bye for now. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching Mufc Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.